sip and take it all. Kauffie, Kauffie Company, yeah, oh yeah, it's the Kauffie Company. Whoa, it's the Kauffie Company. Whoa, Kauffie,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill that is the Kauffie Company. It is Wednesday, the 6th of August, and it is a very nicely warming 22 degrees centigrade. It's lovely and sunny. The sun is about to hit the yard arm, and we're going to have a nice chill and chat today. We've got nothing to speak about again. If there is any transfer news, just dump it in the chat because it's probably not going to be read out. We'll talk about some stuff. Hopefully some of the stuff is actually true. I just want to chill and chat at the moment. It's one of those things. Brian may be joining us soon if he's done with We Are Tottenham TV, the mothership. He's been called up to the national team, as they like to say. But I really fancy a coffee. I've already made myself a coffee, and it is right here before I turn down my TV. I've got my coffee. Let's see who's in the chat to take us through the show. We have Adrian Schroeder from the Spurs Diehards, European champion. Tappercron Wembley 1. Good to see you, buddy. European champion Scott Colliver, first YouTube member, clocking in today. Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you are well. Saying hello, Ben. Brian is not here at the moment. Drew Lala is in the house. Good to see us. Menopausal women, Ray. I'm not going to talk about this. Everyone has it difficult. Everyone has it difficult. But we got to give love to all the ladies and all the ladies in the chat, because ladies do have it very, very difficult, as we all like to know. And I don't want to be pushed down the stairs because Mickey would easily beat me up. Let's face it. There's no muscle on my body. She would easily kick the crap out of me. Big up, Drula. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. Big up, Daniel. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Good to see you. Jimbo loves Spurs Raid. Good to see you, buddy. Professor Jimbo Raid. Good to see you. Good to see you. We have Auntie Kate's in the house saying, yes, Drula, yes. Good to see you, Kate. YouTube member, thank you so much for the redirect. It's greatly appreciated. Big up, Benny boy. Good to see you. Brian is not here. And also, I wish you all the best, Angus. May your nan's memory be a blessing. Everyone gives some love to Angus, who unfortunately lost his nan today. And we whether you're a Spurs fan or an Arsenal fan in my chat, everyone is equally welcome. Everyone's welcome here. We try and have a really nice place here. And that's what we want. We want this place to be a really, really lovely place where everyone can chill. Nobody knows who's going to walk through that door, and everyone is welcome in my chat. And don't you ever forget it. The women have it harder than men, Raid. Yeah, women do have it very difficult. Everyone has it very, very difficult. I myself have had ulcerative colitis since 2007. So the majority of my life, I've had two autoimmune and Crohn's and colitis. So I've had both those things. But women can get Crohn's and colitis as well. That must suck. Women that have what I've got, that would suck. That would really suck. I have put the membership link in for you, Drew Lala. Gary Bex is in the house. Good to see you, Gary. Hopefully you're well. Vindaloo. Big up, sir. 3 times runner-up. Good to see you, buddy. Shoe boy. Good to see you, sir. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you are well. Afternoon. Brian's not here. What we're talking about? Yep, indeed. Athelston's in the house. Good to see you, Athelston. Hopefully you're well. European champion. Good to see you, Gary Bex. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. I don't know why it's not working. I copy and pasted it. Indeed. Colin Crossamano's in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you, Vindaloo. Good to see you. Oh no, look who's here. You here to ruin my stream again?
Right, one nice last take for me.
I am saying hello to everyone in the chat. I'm saying hello to everyone in the chat. That is my job. We have Lee Wizzy. Good to see you, buddy. Champion of England. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. All I've seen today is Romano on his YouTube. Tottenham put a call into City this week to know about the Grealish situation. Nothing. Nothing. No, I would love to have Jack Grealish. I would absolutely love to have Jack Grealish at Spurs. We really need to get that done. If he's going, we need to stop that. We can't have him go to Everton. For God's sake. Not my thing. Not my thing, Gary. Not my thing. She is, but she, without doubt, has her problems as well, which I won't talk about. She has her problems as well, which that's why she needs me to help her. That's why I'm here. Jason Bell's in the house saying, good morning all. Good to see you, Jason Bell. From Indianapolis, winner of the Indy 500. Good to see you, buddy. Jason Bell, because he's from Indianapolis. So I'm just going to say, he does. Jason Bell is a great name, and he lives in Indianapolis. Maybe you should be taking up NASCAR, sir. Maybe you should take up NASCAR. I don't know, mate. I don't know. Ian Ferguson's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you are well. Everyone sending love to my mate, Mr. Angus. Has the window been fixed? It has indeed been fixed. Woohoo! Woohoo! You do. That's your job. Commiseration. Everyone saying, we desperately need it. Ryan McFarlane's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you. Good to see. No, he's not. He's running away from his problems. Yeah, you're running away from your problems. That's why you're here. Open wheel racing fan for life. No NASCAR for me. Nah, NASCAR's great as well.
Who's open wheel?
Jason Bell is open wheel, so he prefers IndyCar to NASCAR. Glass of water. Gasoline forever. My new Marantz amplifier just turned up. I'm not the biggest fan of Marantz. We've had one for years in our kitchen. It's a bit weird, but good on you, mate. Hopefully it's working well. I'd love to see Grealish come to Tottenham. I'd love to see Grealish come to Spurs. Oh, mate, Will, aren't you going to provide the cup that I start, eh? Yes. I'm doing it now. Sit in your chair. Sit in the chair. No, get out. No one sits in my chair. It's my chair, no one else's chair. Studio monitors. I remember when Nigel Mansell won the Indy 500 in 1993. Big up. Big up to Nigel Mansell. That is hot chocolate powder. Chocolate powder's vegan. But how is everyone doing today? We're making a coffee. Yeah, indeed. Can we talk about how Seth? We can talk about it. But he massively improves this team.
Who?
Jack Grealish. Really, 70's good. £2. Okay. We need a new amplifier for music.
Does Jack Grealish really improve the City team?
No, you need the Spurs team.
Yeah, but I would improve the Spurs team.
I don't think you would, Will. You can barely stand up.
My ACL wouldn't go.
It would. Your ACL would go. You've got tendonitis.
11 tendonitis. What's happened to that miserable git anyway? Is he out for the season?
I don't know. I don't know. B&O have always been quality. Anyone ever check?
Bang & Olufsen. It's just Posh Phillips.
Anyone ever check? Don't be so negative, Will. Don't be so negative about everything.
What is Russell K speakers? No, you don't. You won't ever get them.
You won't ever get them. Get your bloody thing.
Get your ducks in a row. Oh, what have you just done?
Put your charger on by your computer now. Get out of my way. Everyone's going to be riveted by this. Brothers arguing on stream.
No. So be very careful. If we don't hurry up and take your glass, they're going to tell us to take it.
Well, you were supposed to pay for it yesterday.
I know, we didn't say
Absolutely not, Stuart. What Mason Green would... I know...
Mason Green?
What his girlfriend dropped the charges, but absolutely never in a million years would I take Mason. I would be outside the club protesting if...
Is he cheap?
No, he's just an asshole. Straight up and moving on from Grayson Greenwood. Good to see you, Richard Bird. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Hopefully you're well. We will hopefully soon be receiving the package you sent us. I'm really excited for that. We will be we're very excited for that package. But yes, what would everyone like to talk about today? Cena Brock is happening. That's going to be a great. Cena's got to win this one. Cena's got to win this one. Cena has to beat Brock Lesnar. I think you can't have him lose 2 matches in a row because he started before this heel turn. He was on a massive losing spree, which is then he went on the winning streak because he went heel. You can't have Cena's he's got to beat Brock. He's got to beat Brock. Clean as well. Clean. None of this dirty finishes. If it's did he? Okay. As long as he wins. But what would people like to talk about?
Can you do a link into something?
Huh?
So I got sent something very funny, which I think you're...
No, we're not gonna show it on. Gonna play Devil Advocate. Did you want Gaz or Soul? Gary, I'm only 30. Gary. I wasn't alive when Gazzle played for Spurs. I wasn't alive, mate. How old do you think I am? You must think I'm like 40. I wasn't there. Gazzle left the club when I was -4. I wasn't alive, mate. I wasn't alive. Bloody hell, Gary. How old do you think I am? That's brilliant. Do you know who... he's not back. Especially after he... apparently Spurs have... that's live on We Are Tottenham. Would you have... I don't know. I just don't know. Women beating should never be appreciated. It's disgusting. But yeah, Gaza was an enigma, that bloke. He certainly was an enigma. He's not backstage. Interesting. It's the beautiful thing about better speakers, isn't it? It's the beautiful thing about better speakers. And as technology's got better over the years, when in terms of amplifiers, it's still better. I'm not the biggest fan of modelers. I'm not the biggest fan of modeling amps, even though I do have one because I can't afford a real amp. And a Marshall amplifier that I would like would cost £800. Pedals that I would all want would cost £100 each, and that's about I'd need a reverb pedal, I'd need a delay pedal, and I would need a overdrive pedal to push it because I'd want that. But analog sound is always better. Analog sound, they just had it right. They just had it right with those era of amps. I mean, Jim Marshall was a genius. Jim Marshall was an absolute genius, and so was Leo Fender. But you could also say Leo Fender was a genius because he had the perfect right-hand man to help him. It was a man called Clayton Kaufman, who is probably one of our relatives. So big up Clayton Kaufman from Petaluma, California. Big up to him. So yeah, Leo Fender, Jim Marshall, what's his name? Ted McCarthy, all these all the old people that were in the 50s and the 60s working for Fender, Marshall, Orange. They were geniuses. The things they created. Jennings, who created Vox amplifiers, the AC15, and then following it up with the AC30. The people that designed amplifiers then, they didn't have anything to work with, yet the things they created in those eras, they were absolutely monumental what they created. Putting the transfer business to the side, are you looking forward to the Premier League back next weekend and returning to the stadium? Yeah, I'm always looking forward to watching some football. It's always, football was one of my favourite pastimes, getting to see the boys. It's always great. I remember buying a Cambridge audio amp and both speakers back in the day. The sound difference was mental. Yeah, they've just cut out all a lot of the old things that were. The problem is there are no factories that make valves anymore. All the valves that were on guitar amplifiers were Ukrainian. The only factory in that was making valves for a relatively decent price was in Ukraine, and it's now not worked for a few years. We won't talk politics because we won't talk politics, but no one making. I think there's another one in Romania somewhere that's making the valves for guitar amplifiers, the EL86 power tubes and all that stuff. There aren't any valve. One of the things I've always I tried to run it by my uncle, who is a speaker designer. He designs hi-fi, as Will said, Russell K speakers. I will put the link in. If you are interested in hi-fi, look up Russell K speakers. I'll put the link in my chat. They don't have the Russian transistors anymore. They don't have the Ukrainian valves. There's a massive gap for an English company to build amplifiers and build valves. I do love talking old tech. Love Orange guitar amps. Orange guitar amps are good. They're not me. They are quite similar to what I like. I do like the mid-focused. For me, Marshalls are the amplifiers I like, mostly because I like the sounds of Jimi Hendrix, and of course my favourite band ever, which is AC/DC, using Marshall Super Leads. I like mid-focused amps. Not particularly a Fender guy. I do like the Fender amps, particularly in the hands of people like Stevie Ray Vaughan. But again, Stevie Ray Vaughan had the Fender amps with either a Marshall, or at one point he was using Dumbles to have that mid-focused push, because that's the only way you can cut through a band when you have to have mid-range. You have to have mid-range. Marshall for live for sure. Roman is out for 4 months. He's filming a movie. Yeah, you need to look after him as well. He can't do these massive runs. But yes, let's get the link for Russell K speakers for anyone who is interested in buying some speakers for my uncle. Okay, shit, we can't. When Russell was eventually selling his speakers again, because he has blood cancer at the moment. So when he's back on the shelf, when he's back, he'll be able to sell some speakers. Russell K speakers. Big up. He's back for Survivor Series. Good stuff. I'm a big fan of the old tube. I would like one. Marshall based in Milton Keynes. Yes, they are based in Bletchley. They are based near Bletchley. Marshall based in Milton Keynes. They are MK Dumb's owner used to own them. Marshall's an unbelievable company. They are an unbelievable company. The materials they have made. Wish I knew what you were talking about. What's your favourite pay-per-view? I'm not. What's your favourite pay-per-view? I don't know. WrestleMania 22 was particularly amazing. WrestleMania 22 was amazing. You was about to Bad Boys Gone Good pod. I don't know. I've not seen it personally. Massive. I love AC/DC. One of the best nights of my life was going to see AC/DC twice. I love AC/DC. How the transfer I expect, I have absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea. I didn't know you like wrestling. I love wrestling. I've been watching the Unreal season. I watched all of it yesterday, apart from the last episode. No, it was the best one of that thing. The best thing of WrestleMania 22 was Kurt Angle versus Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton. That was an amazing match. Sleep token? I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean. We need to get Marshall because we have some equity in Bletchley Park. They would. Marshall would buy into Bletchley Park. They would. Wrestling just can't get into. That was WrestleMania 22 was particularly amazing. That was everyone that they had some great performers then. Some brilliant matches. WrestleMania. Sava raid. Big up to Sava for sending us a raid. Good to see her. Good to see her. No, don't know them. Don't know them personally. Sava raid. Thank you to Sava for sending us a raid. We're just having a good conversation about anything and anything. If anyone would like to talk football, Mania 26 was all right as well. I don't know the band Sleep Token. I'll have to look them up. I am not hip with some of the newer groups. It was indeed, and also the home of internet traffic. Marianne's in the house saying Sava raid. Thank you so much, Sava, for the raid. It really helps us out a lot. But if you are new to the Kauffie Company, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are hoping to make our way to closer to 2,000 subscribers. We are, let's have a look. Where are we? I believe we're at 1,138. So we are on the way. Good to see you, Ryan G, buddy. Hopefully you're well. There are now 113 of you in the chat. Good to see you all. Big up, Nacho Slayer. Big up. Anyone's got any questions? Put a question in. We're having a good laugh today. We got nothing to talk about. We had some amazing hot honey Jaffa cakes yesterday, which were delicious. Yes, hit the likes, and we'll have a good chat. I still haven't had my coffee yet. Fiona's in the house, another YouTube member checking in. Good to see you, Fiona. Good to see you. But yes, massive fan of Marshall amplifiers. They are my favourite amplifiers. See Everton in for Grealish? Yes, I did. And if they get Grealish, that's an amazing signing for Everton. I think Spurs should be all in for Jack Grealish. Personally, I'm a big fan. Carrying Cross contract up this weekend. He screams going to AEW, doesn't he? Big up Ben and all in chat. Good to see you all. Good to see. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you, Jason. Hopefully have a great rest of your day. Absolutely not mapping. Don't say anything stupid or you will be gone. That is part of the rules. Rating 10 out of giving that Dr. Pepper. This one, I've not even finished it. I love the Blackberry Dr. Pepper. I love the Blackberry Dr. Pepper. I give that a 7 out of 10. Did you sort the break-in? Yes, we did. We have now fixed the window. And yes, we have fixed it. But it was deeply upsetting to have our window smashed, only to not even take anything of any value. Like Kudus only wants Spurs. I only play him. That's great. You love strats, Kudus. You love strats. So it's the Jimi Hendrix sound. Yep. Amazing. That's an amazing match. Yep. Indeed. Get him out the door. My Origin 50 is a good amp. The one that I'm looking at is the what is it? The the SV20, the Studio Vintage 20 is the one I was looking at. 20 amp. Perfectly loud enough. perfectly loud enough, and would be good for the sort of the mid-rangey bluesy things that I like. Ooh, Caribbean curry sounds delicious. It happens. It happens. Unfortunately, you're just trying to piss me off, so you can go. No, don't worry about it. Unfortunately, it happens. Unfortunately, it happens, Mike. People are desperate, and we live in a and we're trying our best to make our way through life. But unfortunately, people want to nick stuff. People want to upset the apple cart. Will paid for it. So, and yes, we are. We got Jessie. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well, Jessie. Good to see you, miss. Looking forward to the quiz later. Hopefully you're well. Yes, indeed. Talk about sport and food. Talk about your favourite food and sport. Good to see you, Queen Ellie. Hopefully you are well. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you. Who is your favourite guitarist? I'll give you 3 across timelines. My favourite guitarists are Angus Young, Brian Setzer, and who's going to be my third? Who's going to be my third? It's going to be Malcolm Young. I love Malcolm Young. So it's going to be the 2 Young brothers and Brian Setzer. Brian Setzer is amazing. Brian Setzer is amazing. If you don't like the Stray Cats, give a listen. We have Sleepy Mocker with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Everyone give Sleepy Mocker a big up. Everyone give Sleepy Mocker a big up. Virtual order for a large iced coffee with a soy milk and sugar. I have to get you some soy milk, mate, and a blueberry muffin. I mean, just get you a blueberry muffin as well. Good to see her. Yes, we should. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. The lucky banjo. Jimmy, Eric, and Lenny. Okay. Interesting. Levy charges Michelin prices and serves up McDonald's. Isn't that fair? For at least McDonald's is a decent product. At least McDonald's is a decent product for the price. Unlike Spurs. Going Richie Black. Oh, Richie Blackmore's awesome. Tommy Iommi, Angus Young. I love Angus Young. Mike. Everyone's putting in their guitar heroes. Mike Zappa was quality. John McLaughlin and Roy Gallagher. Roy Gallagher's brilliant as well. BB King's another one. Love BB King. Dimebag Darrell with the sound of a chainsaw.
Dimebag
Darrell had an awesome guitar tone. He was awesome. Tosin Abassi is a good one as well. Tosin Abassi, my favourite guitarist, Mick Box of Uriah Heep, my favourite band, and he's a big Spurs fan. Big up. Hendrix, Clapton, and Page. Satriani's awesome. Matt Bellet. Prince was awesome. People do like Tom Morello. I'm not a biggest fan of him, to be honest.
No one said Jeff Beck.
No one said Jeff Beck yet. Muddy Waters was excellent. The Yamaha M5000. I've never tried one. Mike Zappa's the bloody guy. Yes, he's a good guitarist as well. Frank Zappa, that's the one. Zappa was quality. David Gilmour is excellent. Django was a beast. Zappa was really, really brilliant. Prince, George Formby.
George Formby?
Yes.
Who said that?
George Formby.
He didn't play the guitar, he played the banjo.
Yeah.
Imagine me and imagine all that.
He was very good. Eddie Van Halen, Tommy Iommi. Jeff Beck would have been Jeff Beck was excellent. Carlos Santana, a bit too religious-y for me, but very good guitarist.
Santana, as in the wretched 70s nonsense.
Yes.
Ugh.
Prince was definitely amazing. Who else? I do like classical music. Best drummer of all time, Keith Moon. I don't know who the majority of these people are. Hi, Ben. Karanbin, chilled guitar group. I do like a listen. Big up. Joe Walsh, Peter Green. Peter Green was a monster.
Peter Green.
Fleetwood Mac.
Drummer.
Guitar player. Peter Green.
The lead bloke or the second bloke?
The guy that with Greenie. Monster, Neil Pearl, Ginger Baker.
Neil Diamond.
He wasn't a guitar player.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't. He did play the guitar, but he's not. He's a man with a guitar. He's not.
Elvis. Holly. Can't tell me Buddy Holly wasn't it?
Rory. Yes, I have heard about Rory Gallagher. He was the first person in Ireland with a Fender Stratocaster.
Who?
Rory Gallagher. Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry was a monster. Reckless Eric. Fleetwood. Yeah, indeed. Best vocalist. I'm going Freddie and Eddie. Okay, Freddie and Eddie.
No, I said Brian May. Which is impressive.
I don't think. I think Queen. I love Queen. But I think there are more.
Shit.
I think there are more influential band members of many different groups. Best vocalist, it's very difficult. There's so many good ones. Peter Green, and depends what you like as well. Lars Ulrich, absolutely. Steve Martin can play. Savarade, thank you so much, buddy, for the raid. It helps us out a lot. Thank you so much, sir. Love classical music. It's orange, but I do like classical music. Rory isn't the GOAT, but he's certainly one of them. Dio was mentally good. Buddy Rich for drums. I like Keith Moon. Keith Moon was amazing. Marvin Gaye was a great vocalist. Uncle Mike's in the house, and Mark Knopfler, Malmsteen, and Zach Wilde. Beast. Jim Morrison. Jim Morrison was great.
Not a bit of a mini, though.
No. Ronnie James Dio. Quiet shout for late Chris Cornell. Yes, Chris Cornell. It's all so it's all personal. It's all personal. Roger Daltrey was excellent. He's still excellent as a singer. Very moody, but still excellent.
He's the tightest. No, actually, no, he's not.
I like Phil
They
Collins.
had a trio. There was Daltrey, Beck, Stewart. Who was the other one? Just the most. Big tongue bloke, the old git.
That doesn't narrow it down.
Jagger. Apparently, they used to have competitions to see who was more mean.
That's
total fuck.
Anyone like any music from this century? There's a few good pop records.
Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne is good. Avril Lavigne. Scott Hynam, good to see her. Peter Frampton with his legendary Les Paul. Gilliban from Ireland. Noise.
Luke Combs.
Luke Combs is brilliant. I love Luke Combs. I absolutely love Luke Combs. Excellent. Neil Peart, Brian Downey of Thin Lizzy, John Heisman, Ian Pace, Alex Harvey, what a voice.
Brian Davis,
Alice in Chains.
Buds.
Alice in Chains are very good. Corey Taylor is very underrated. Ella Fitzgerald is one of them. She's no music from this century is not all of it. Guitar music is coming back. Zach De La Rocha, George Bent, Ed Sheeran.
No, he sucks.
Dio is the guy. I wouldn't call him the GOAT, but he's certainly up there. Good to see. I love classical music. The inspiration drums over guitar 40 years ago. Sleep Token and Ghost. There's so many good ones. When did Airborne form?
Airborne, come on.
Airborne.
Just go out with bands that your parents went to see.
They're good.
Oh,
The problem is,
the old parents.
Yeah. You've got a shit taste in music. You have got the worst taste in music on the history of the planet. You do. Your music taste is diabolical.
It's extreme.
It is shit. You drive along in your Tesla, listening to
Fisherman's Friend.
yeah, to listening to sea shanties. Your music taste is dreadful. Who's the best entertainer of all time? Ooh.
Noel Edmonds. Mr. Blobby, of course.
Mr. Blobby. Dave Grohl is very good. I have great inspiration in set. I love rock and roll. Prince is one of them. Top of the Pops and the type. They had a good band on the Titanic. Actually went to see Gregory Porter. Sensational voice. Robbie Bloody Williams was a good one. Robbie Williams. Michael Jackson. It depends what you like, isn't it? David Bowie was one of them. David Bowie is one of the greatest. Again, it's all personal, isn't it? It's all personal. George Michael is, as much as it drives me mental that I've seen George Michael 13 times. My mother has ruined someone I should be saying is one of the greatest. I've seen George Michael 13 times. So it makes me sick. It's a real Mick Jagger. No, I don't think so. I do like the Stones, but I think they're better. Mark Knopfler, I think, is better. Kurt Cobain, Van Morrison. There's so many good musicians and singers. Best entertainment. I put Prince above Michael Jackson, and that probably upsets a few people. And I'll end up having a domestic with Brian Daigle. As much as I love Brian, I put Prince above Michael Jackson. Better musician. I think better singer. He's not as good a dancer of him. Michael Jackson's one of the best in terms of dancers. I put Prince above him. I think Prince is more talented than him.
Tina Turner better than Aaron.
Tina Turner was brilliant. Best frontman of a band ever. I'm going Bon Scott of AC/DC.
Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly is one of them as well. Bon Scott.
Elvis.
Elvis. I wouldn't say I've got an excellent taste. Roy Orbison's good. No Prince for me. I put Prince of him above everything. Above Michael Jackson. No, I put Prince above Michael Jackson in singing as well.
I can name one Prince song. Purple Rain.
Prince has got loads of good songs.
Loads of good songs.
But it still exists. Well, it's not like it stopped listening. It's not like it disappeared off the face of the earth. James Hetfield is up there for one of the best rhythm guitarists. He's got the
the woman that plays with Jeff Beck. Her name's Jenny or something. She was apparently a very good guitarist.
James Hetfield has someone that had a tone like a chainsaw. Randy Rhoads as well. If you listen to Randy Rhoads' guitar tone, just the guitar tone, it sounds terrible. But if you listen to it in a mix, it's a chainsaw. It just cuts through like nobody's business. Ozzy was great as well. We are deep into personal taste. Again, it's all personal taste, isn't? It's all Phil Anselmo. I think David Lee Roth is very, very good. Michael's music will be played forever. So will Prince's. Randy Rhoads is awesome. Ozzy was clearly the best frontman. I wouldn't say clearly. He was a great entertainer. Very talented as well. They were all both Dimebag and Randy Rhoads are the two best of that mentally loud, gainy tone. Interesting. Tone's records are often EQ'd to fit in the mix. Sounds yeah, it does. It does. Love Ozzy, but he isn't the best. Ozzy was great. Favorite female opera singer is Birgit Nilsson, and from in Sweden. She was fantastic. I've never heard of her. I like Loive, the Icelandic singer. I think no, not Loive. Loive. I can't pronounce her name. I don't speak that language. She's an Icelandic Chinese singer. She's excellent. She got some great songs.
Loive.
That's the Jewish version of Loive. It's the Jewish version. Indeed, George. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Dimebag was great. Dimebag was great. I would probably agree with you, but those two in that guitar space, they're very similar. We've not even talked about Gary Moore yet. Gary Moore was a genius. No, Dwight Yoakam is just a bloke with a guitar. I love Dwight Yoakam though.
George Thorogood.
No. Do like George Thorogood, but he's good.
What about the master of the Telecaster?
Master of the Telecaster, indeed. Heard Prince sing Kiss and couldn't take him seriously. Marilyn Horn, mezzo soprano. Even non-guitar people, Gary Moore was amazing. He was the only person that...
You should listen along reaction video. That's what you should start.
I can't, they'd block it. The Black Crows, I love their use of Gretches, I believe. I believe the Black Crows use a Black Falcon. No. He has used a Gretsch.
Great big one.
I think he used Gibsons. I think he used a bit of everything. I think he did use a Gretsch at one point. 1984 performance. It's giving me glass as well. No, that's a Gibson. That's a Gibson. It's a split diamond custom. That is a 175 custom.
Ooh, glasses.
I do think he did use a Gretsch at one point. Gary Moore was brilliant, but Thin Lizzy never had the guitar. Never had a guitarist that wasn't yet. Jimmy Page. I'm looking to give my tribute to. Everyone's been giving their tributes to Ozzy. Oh, there's him with a white. That's a. What's that? That's a Gretsch. He had a White Falcon. No, it isn't.
Oh, no, it is.
That is a White Falcon, though. I love a White Falcon. It's still my dream guitar. That and a Les Paul, my two dream guitars. I'm never gonna be able to afford one. Do love a bit of Elvis. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. White Falcon is my dream guitar. There's something that's just great about a White Falcon.
That's not a Gretsch.
No, that's a Gibson.
It's a Gretsch guitar.
No, that is a Gibson. Split diamond inlay. That is the sound. That.
It doesn't look like your Gretsch.
No, it doesn't.
Your Gretsch.
It looks like that, but it's not a Gretsch. That's a Gibson.
What was that? That's
Split diamond.
Okay.
That's a Gibson custom shop. John Frusciante. So many people played a White Falcon. My favourite is, of course, Malcolm Young in the Back in Black album playing a White Falcon in the music videos. And because Malcolm Young was quite short, because he was just a short geezer. They're both quite short, really. All of the Young brothers were quite short. And it just dwarfed him. He had this little Scottish Australian man with a White Falcon, and it just dwarfed him. I do like a White Falcon. Yes, he is a Brummie. He is indeed a Brummie. Smash the Light Fury. Indeed. Nah, I love Elvis. Chuck Berry was great. Little Richards. From Glasgow originally, yes, and they all moved to Australia during that really cold winter. Pink Floyd. Not my band, but they've got some great music. Zeppelin. I do love a White Falcon. There's just something great about that massive guitar with the filter drums and a Bigsby. There's something about it. Ted Turner, Wishburn, Ash. Some good music. There's some good music. Bruce, yeah, Bruce. Also a very good airline pilot. Very good airline pilot. Gotta give it to him. At least he found something for himself to do. But yeah. What's everyone's favourite guitar bit of what is everyone's favourite from what's everyone's favourite? What makes them remember? Cheers, Wizzy. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day, mate. Iron Maiden 1, Led Zeppelin 1 was a great as well. That was back in the day when people used to just call their albums one. The Beatles 1 album, the Red 1 album, one of the best on love the Beatles 1 album. What is everyone's favourite? Was it the Red? What's everyone's favourite Beatles album? Was it the red one or the blue one? The red one was great. I'm a big fan of the Beatles Red album. Again, because I like Gretsch's, because the entire Beatles Red album, George Harrison played his 1959 Gretsch Black Jet, which he bought in New York City. He bought it in New York City. The white one, okay. Yellow Submarine, so that would be the red album. I believe Yellow Submarine was on the red album. I did like the red album. All that early Beatles music. All that early Beatles music was all Gretsch sounding. The Country Gentleman, which he pulled out. No. John Lennon played a Rickenbacker, but George Harrison played a Gretsch until he picked up an SG. He picked up an SG for Day Tripper. So Day Tripper he played on an SG, and
Never looked back.
Never looked back. He also played in the later Let It Be. He played on a Fender Telecaster, which was a Rosewood one. I don't know how I know all this shit. I do like a Rosewood Fender Telecaster. I do like a Rosewood Fender Telecaster. Both great albums, depends on the mood. Epic, Slash Says It All. Pantera. I don't like this channel. Big up, Sava. What don't you like? There's no football news to talk about, Sava. What am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about, mate? Big up, Sava. Big up, mate. We're trying to. It's not facts. It's all. It's feelings and opinions when it comes to music. There's no such thing in facts when it comes to music. But I'm really glad you really like the hot chocolate, Sava. It's a really good hot chocolate. Really good hot chocolate, and I'm desperate to. We've been talking with one of the gentlemen. His name is Paul. We've been talking with Paul from the Cocoa Collective, and he's going to send us some samples eventually. And we're looking to do a partnership with them because I've always loved their chocolate. You can get their tabs if we go to the Cocoa Collection website. The Cocoa. Here we go. We can share the screen. Let's close all these. Let's close those. You can actually get 10% off your first order, which is good. Let's bring this up. Let's bring this up. And hopefully they see this stream and I'll send them a message that I've been promoting their chocolate. So this is the Cocoa Collection. They do all the different chocolates from white. They do a 58%, a 70%, a 70% from Peru, a 70% from Ecuador, 75% from Haiti, Madagascar, and they've also got a fully dark chocolate as well as these different milk chocolates. I have been using the powder in my shop over Cadbury. I ran out of Cadbury, so I thought I would get something. I would get something a bit higher quality because we do like to up our quality. Indeed, hot chocolate. I wouldn't say I know that much. But hot chocolate band, everyone's a winner. Indeed. Need to listen. Need to listen. But yeah, we've been using the Cocoa Collective recently, and I'm a big fan of their powder as well as their cocoa pods, which work really, really well. And yeah, it depends what you like. They've just got some great stuff. If we go to, and it's good to help. It's good to help. It's great to help other small businesses because small businesses are on their asses at the moment. I've never heard of Jacob Banks. Please enlighten me, Sava. I might know them, but I've just forgotten because I forget everything. I do decaf. You can get it on the Coffee Company's website. It is excellent. But yeah, the Cocoa Collection, very, very, very good hot chocolate. Absolutely delicious chocolate. And hopefully we get some of their other stuff soon because I really want to support another small business. I have to look it up. I don't know everything. I'm not a music guru. I just like my music. Loads of things I've missed. A lot of we haven't even talked about Elton John, for God's sake. I love Elton John music. I've seen Elton John 6 times. I can't believe it, really. Elton John's brilliant. Elton John is brilliant. But yeah, go and support the Cocoa Collection. Go and support the Cocoa Collection. And that's the beautiful thing about the coffee company. We can talk about anything. We can talk about anything here. Yes, the Perello olives are on another... They're on another level, those olives. Big up to Brindisa. Hold me closer, Kevin Danso. But yes. Big fan of Elton John. Big fan of him. Some great music about. Big up, Vindaloo. Have a great rest of your day, buddy. Have a great rest of your day, my friend. And make sure your foot doesn't get broken again. What will happen first? Vindaloo's foot getting better or Arsenal winning a trophy?
Two good ones in your chat.
We have loads of... everyone is welcome in my house. Banjo out. Indeed. Levy in. Sod off, Vinders. Sod off, Vinders. Indeed. Big up, Paul Stewart. Foot recovery, definitely. Yes, I know, mate. I just said it to piss him off. Sod off, Angus. But yeah, we've got 5 minutes left of the show, and I've really enjoyed this one. We have loads of people in throughout the show, giving their favorite, because everyone loves music. I think that's one of the things that people always love. People love food. People love music. And because there's no football to talk about, we can talk about stuff like this. If there's football news, I'll talk about football news. Who's Will's favourite engine? Who is your favourite engine from Thomas the Tank Engine?
Mine?
Yeah.
So I'm the only person here. Which genre do you want?
You're such a nerd.
Do you want from the main series or the little engines, or I mean we don't watch any of the modern shit, but
no, we don't.
Do you want from the main railway or the small
railway? Big up, Angus. Big up.
If it's from the big railway, it's obviously there's only one win, and that's Gordon, because Gordon is superior. And from the little ones, it's probably either Sir Handel or Scarlolia. Mine
is Thomas the Frank Engine. Yeah, I don't listen to any of those lot anyway, so not for me. I won't listen to those. Nah, not for me. Classic series only.
Okay, Gordon.
Big up, Gordon. Big up Gordon. Gordon was always good. Dexter Showtime is my favourite series. Interesting. My favourite series at the moment is Friends, amazingly. I've been watching Friends. I've been watching Friends with Mickey. Now that myself and Mickey are living together, we've just been going through Friends. Love a bit of How I Met Your Mother. Old school Top Gear is always fun. Old school Top Gear is always fun. I know Sava loves Family Guy. Who doesn't love Family Guy?
I hate it.
You hate Family Guy.
It's just not funny.
It is.
No.
It is.
It's so old hat. It's like The Simpsons.
Yeah. The Simpsons was good until 1993, I think.
Do you know how long ago 1993 was?
Yes, 2 years before I was born.
Precisely. Stop.
Breaking Bad.
Bad stuff.
You're the only person who's ever said that ever, Will.
It's impossible to watch. It's just miserable.
Sergeant Pepper's. Currently binge watching Demon Slayer with my boy. Interesting. I do like American Dad. Family Guy is great indeed. Don't listen to Will.
American Dad was funny.
24 Banshee Sons of Anarchy. Not my groups. Family Guy, 60 Minutes of Cutaways. They are indeed, but they're still funny. I only watched 3 series of Breaking Bad. Couldn't warm to it. The Sopranos. Bates Motel. American Dad. I prefer old school Family Guy to old school American Dad. No, I do love The Big Bang Theory, but best of all time, no. Friends is better than it. I'll even say 2.5 Men was better than Big Bang Theory. A lot of it. I loved 2.5 Men. Old 2.5 Men was great. I love Friends. Friends is great. Ryan also doesn't like Family Guy. Sava is going to unmod you immediately. Mayor of Kingstown. 24 was okay. Not my type of... South Park is great. I love South Park. Oh, yeah. I like Ashton Kutcher, but no. The moment he joined 2.5 Men, it went absolutely shite. Anyone saw The English Game? It's on Netflix. No. It's like saying Nicki Minaj Starships is comparable to Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. Big up. Curb Your Enthusiasm is brilliant. Proper UK's 90s Game On. Always Sunny in Philadelphia and South. I love South Park. I love South Park. Big fan. Big fan of South Park. Best sitcom of all time. It's very difficult. Very difficult. And I'm probably going to say Friends. I'm probably going to say Friends is the best American sitcom. I think just Friends was... Seinfeld was good. Seinfeld is really good. Everyone Loves Raymond. Cheers. I'm going Friends. I'm going Friends. Men Behaving Badly was very funny. Some of it. Not an American sitcom that I do love. Only Fools and Horses. It's not my favourite English sitcom, though. My favourite English sitcom is Dad's Army. For me, Dad's Army is hysterical some of the time. I do like Only Fools and Horses, and it is up there, but I do like Dad's Army. Friends is definitely the best American sitcom. Yes, Game of Thrones, the last season sucked, and Series 8 was very... Season 7 was very average. Season 8 sucked. Blackadder was good. Band of Brothers. Flying Circus is good. Steptoe is very good. Hello, Hello is good. I agree with... Friends is the best American sitcom. It just had everything. You had everything with that cast of characters. Open All Hours is good. Brassic. If you don't like that, you are ill. Prison Break, not my sort of thing. Not my sort of thing. Sopranos is good. Some good sitcoms. Some good sitcoms. How I Met Your Mother is certainly underrated, though. How I Met Your Mother was very, very good. Mostly because it had Barney Stinson in it. He was probably the best character written. Just so brilliant. Legend, wait for it, Dairy. Brilliant.
No one said the In-Betweeners.
No one has said the In-Betweeners. No one has said the In-Betweeners. House of Dragon is very, very good.
The In-Betweeners is the only thing that holds a candle to that's on.
What, you think they're better than Only Fools and Horses?
Most episodes of Only Fools and Horses weren't that good.
Brian's going to
How many episodes, Vic, can you actually pull out and say yes? There were obviously some very good ones. Where'd you get them for, bloody aces?
Porridge.
Bloody aces.
In-Betweeners is legendary, most quotable TV show ever. Indeed, In-Betweeners is one of the best. In-Betweeners is very, very good. That was very, very funny. I'm going to have to show... Mickey's never seen the In-Betweeners.
What you could say about Only Fools and Horses is it had the best cast of those films, considering how many people were in it.
Yeah.
That were all excellent.
They were all brilliant.
4 aces. I've never seen it before.
The best one is when you found the chronometer. That was very funny. Or when Mickey is... No, she won't be, because she actually went to sixth form, unlike myself. Actually, no, I did go to sixth form. What am I talking about? I did go to sixth form. I just sucked at it. I was in my own class for 2 years. It sucked. At home with the Braithwaites and Sunburn. One of the ones that was very funny, and it's very... Citizen Khan was very funny.
No, that was just real life.
It was very funny. It was incredibly funny. How can people not think Family Guy is funny? If you don't like that. Mr. Gilbert is brilliant. All or Nothing, The Rise of Arteta. I was in All or Nothing Arsenal. I was in it. No. I was in All or Nothing Spurs. Sorry. Family Guy is very, very good. Curb Your Enthusiasm is very good. Larry David is just brilliant. Larry David is brilliant.
I cannot go to the what was it? He couldn't go to on the Sabbath. He couldn't go to the. Was it the Knicks? No.
Yeah, it was.
Who was it? The place in New York. It was. I think it was definitely basketball. It's New York.
So the Knicks and the Nets.
The Knicks.
I do love.
Listen. Larry David.
We can't play that on stream, Will.
No.
We can't play that on stream. No, you can't play it at all, Will. It might be funny, but it won't be funny.
It's on mute.
Well, you can't. You play it after the stream, Will. We're about to... No, but you can hear it.
I can't because my computer's on mute.
But don't play it. But... Did you go to a comprehensive? I went to a Jewish comprehensive, and it was dreadful. It was the worst. It was the worst school on the planet. There was no worse school than King Solomon High School in Barkingside. It was the worst school ever. It was just the worst. Imagine all. In-Betweeners was hilarious. Well, yeah, it is brilliant. Will always be banned.
What?
Everything. The bar, the first episode. God, now I've got flashbacks about how awful my high school was. It was absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful.
Not worse than your current existence.
What? Sitting with you?
I'll tell you what, if I could go back to the life of no worries, no bills, no text messages from Thames Water saying you owe £400 for water that 3 months ago was half the price of the current water.
It was very, very good. Very good.
Idiotic government.
Was very, very good. Mr. Gilbert was very, very funny. Very funny.
I think he was the only character.
Yeah. It's probably one thing I would change for my life. The problem is I've got so many friends from that. Well, not really. I've got a few friends from that school. It just sucked. Kosher food it sucked. Kosher vegetarian school. It sucked.
Worse.
Vile food every single day until sixth form. But on that note, everyone, it is time to end the show. We will be back tomorrow for a pre-match game tomorrow on Tottenham on Tour and the Kauffie Company. We will be talking about Tottenham Hotspur versus Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena. It will be the first ever game post the Son Heung-min era.
What are we doing?
You're not doing anything. And we will be... No, you just don't talk about football. We'll be back tomorrow. Yes, that was brilliant. That was brilliant. Indeed. Thank you all so much for watching today's show. Thank you to Sleepy Mocha for the $20 super chat. It really helps us out a lot. If you do wish to support us, you can either buy our coffee from thecouffiecompany.co.uk. It supports a small business, or you can become a member of the show, or you can put in a super chat. It always helps us out as a small business who are going through hard times at the moment. But thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, you can sod off, mate. Did it ban him? There we go. You can get out of my show. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful... Let's just make sure I didn't ban anyone that I like. Let's have a look. The Kauffie Company. Where is it? Let's... I will mod you up, Nacho Slayer, but he's already gone. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching today. Big up, Dave. No, Ben, only me. Good to see ya. Thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, big up, Malware. Good to see you, buddy. Big up, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, if you smell what the Kauff is brewing, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score.